Niggas think I'm fucking playing. Been on a nigga, that's the saying. Yeah, I'm draped up in gold. Real nigga never fold. The real nigga broke the mold. Real nigga sticking to the code. I don't fuck with these niggas. They be acting like some hoes. I just fucking with this money. Cause making money is all I know. Ain't no hoe in my blood. Ain't no bitch in my veins. Been on it way before fame. So I clout on everything. Your mama addicted to real. Said I'm trying to Netflix and chill. Said it feel better on pills. I feel like the weekend on hills. Yeah, some of you niggas may get it, yeah, some of you niggas may not. But I'ma keep getting this paper, yeah, niggas, that grind never stop.
I was grinding with my niggas, I was really on it. See me flexing with a shouty, I was really on it. On that cushion, on them Xannies, I was really on it. I hear them talking, they be lying, say I ain't really on it. Really on it, really on it. I was really on it, really on it. Really on it, I was really on it. I was grinding with my niggas, I was really on it. I was flexing with a shouty, I was really on it.
Shout out to Big Rip, baby, you know what it is. Manuscript, the Plug Collective.
What you doing?
Wake up in the morning and I jump up in the shower. Just another thug with the money and the power. I devour all you cowards. I'm crushing all you busters. My bitches see you looking, be like, what's up, motherfucker? We some down south G's and we rolling hard. On that drink, one blank, there goes your bra. Dipping in the room, better know. Best in the hood since the candy stuff. Bad bitches know they fucking with me. Real niggas see me and salute. I feel like I'm the realest in my fucking city. Suavio the Don, who the fuck is you?
On the scene, I got nothing but bad bitches on the team. Show the lean, maybe it's because I just hold the lean. On the scene, got nothing but real niggas on my team. Roll with me, I'ma show you how this shit's supposed to be.
Faded out the hood, but I'm still with the shit. Wedding ring on, but I can still fuck your bitch. I'm just out here getting money, counting cash. Fuck nigga need to go and get a bag. Promoters know they gotta pay, so now they mad. Tell them they can kiss my motherfucking ass. On the scene with these bitches and they bad. We just came to have some drinks and blow some cash. I got a team full of real niggas and they vouch for me. Shout out to Mike P, he hit it in the couch for me. On the scene, big cup of lean and some gas, nigga. Don't ever try to compare me to the other rap niggas, boy.
On the scene, got nothing but bad bitches on the team. Show the lean, maybe it's because I just hold the lean. On the scene, got nothing but real niggas on my team. Roll with me, I'ma show you how this shit's supposed to be.
She wanted to grip the thing that comes to the professor, man. We back like we never left. Fleet DJs representing Judge Sue Heavy, Kiddy Pig Radio, and Sister Kiddy. 4.5 for President 2024. Conspiracy theories. The war in Ukraine. The shootings. It's Manuscript in the morning, man. Where my people's at, man? Let me get back on here. I'm gonna play some music so I get my people's in here. They didn't know it was impromptu. Shout out to Kiddy though for putting the fire up on the nigga ass, man. We're getting it, man. Shout out to Kiddy Pig Radio 24/7, 365. You know what I'm saying? They empowering all the women artists across Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? And across the country, man. Shout out to Kiddy Pig Radio and Lady J Rock too, for so jumping over there with little sister, man. They doing their thing. Since I'm on it, I'm just pop out, you know what I'm saying? Keep playing some of this Arkansas. Shout out to boy, Lil Rock Obama. Real Underground Radio, man. We really got a real network around here, man. It is Tri-Coastal Radio. Let go.
DJ Big Rip, we working.
Y'all watch it. JP, what's up with it, man? Shout out to Pay Wade and the family, man. My team, man. Where my team at? Y'all click that link. Let's get on screen. RP the Big Mo. Nigga, we the hottest in the city. Nigga, all the deuce in the sipping. So in the morning, then we still sipping. Nigga. It's my dogs. Take another sip of screw and big balls. Swerving from the club and told my hoe get inside. I think that's boy's birthday weekend too, man. Birthday to you, man. They feel it. They gonna drop that video. Shout out Joker Beasley, got that new album about to drop, man. Shout out to my peoples out there, man. Let me get some background music, man, for sure. Manuscript in the morning. We ain't did it in a minute. Shout out to my peoples over there tuned in too. Max Reno, what's good with it? Oh, I forgot about that video. Oh, I got to play that boy too, man, for sure. Max Reno, what's good, man? Shout out to the OG. And then they call me the OG. JP, man, what's your nickname, man? You know what I'm saying? All niggas call me Big John, or you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, the nigga to get shit done. Big John, the nigga to get shit done. That's your life, man. You know, I'm good with shit like that. I just come up with that shit like that on top of my head sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big John, the nigga to get shit done, man. Matter of fact, since I'm saying all that, give me that purge, man. Oh, who was that? Okay. Shout out to everybody that's popping in on Manuscript in the morning. I'm like waiting on Kiddy, Judge, and 4.5. They was all in the chat this morning. I told them last night, they said, man, we're gonna go live tomorrow. And I had a little business call that was scheduled for right now, but that nigga ended up calling me 3-4 times last night with his people. So
y'all. I pretty much don't talk to them. I don't see why there's no reason for them to want to talk to me today. We did it all that yesterday evening. So, which in turn, this is my fault. I should have jumped in the chat and said, hey, y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to the appointment no more, so we can go live. But I seen them when I woke up this morning about 9 o'clock, 8:30. They was already been talking since early this morning. 4.5 is on one. He is ready. Y'all hear me? 4.5 is telling us, you know what I'm saying? I know he ready to go hard. You know what I'm saying? I already watched the video. But I'm going to show y'all the video. Matter of fact, Manuscript in the morning shit. You switch my going over there. I ain't need to do it yet, but yeah, for sure. Put you down, sir, if you don't mind. Going over here to the news. You go to the news.
Why are there 52 cards in a deck of cards?
Because there are 52 weeks in a year. And so the 4 suits in the traditional deck of cards, but you can do like psychic readings with like a tarot deck. Diamonds is winter, clubs is spring, hearts are summer, spades are fall, 4 suits for seasons.
Oh, yeah.
And also the king, queen, jack, those are called paint cards. And if every paint card has the value of 10, when you add up all the numbers of all the cards, it's 365 for 365 days.
Can y'all hear that?
So pagan roots are everywhere. You just have to act because a lot of the like rituals
while we were
that
praying to
people do,
Jesus,
share the holidays that people celebrate and stuff. It's like big ass rituals to certain gods. And if that's not your god, then like you should really figure out what your indigenous god is and do rituals that support that, because you're calling in all kinds of help. But if it's help that you don't really believe in, you're doing these rituals, nothing. Supporting an idea that's like not yours. Making an idea that costs a lot of money to you and your ancestors.
Why are there 52 cards in a deck of cards?
Because there are 52 weeks.
Hit the bell like cunt. Yes, it sound like yeah, I heard that glitch. It sound like shit a monster.
Diamonds is spring, hearts are summer.
Shout out to Max Reno. This nigga at work.
4 suits.
He's still helping your boy out. So let me see. I ain't got too much shit open up, man. I think this is just the fucking internet, man. I don't know. Maybe it's stream your shit. This shit was doing this on Zoom the other day. It was doing it on Zoom with them. I don't know. What's the name? Got it. Oh, just he got it. I don't know. My voice coming through real good, Max. Good morning to all. It's your boy Big. Hit the bell like cunt. Oh, yeah, that sounds good, but shit, that shit sound like raw. So I may have to do it like Kiddy. Kiddy run her shit through StreamYard, right? She run her shit through StreamYard. I'm running mine through this computer over here with the virtual DJ. So the music was the music glitching too, which that's the same motherfucking system. So I know when I played that video, like it was a little bit behind. It do that shit sometimes. I don't know why the fuck it do that, but it do though. Oh, that's good shit. Not at the front door. Too old to be being scared. Say, man, I tell y'all what, since y'all on here, I'm really up on this new equipment we got over here. Hype interviews are looking wonderful. I think we got another one. Judge just booked last night. We got another hype hour interview. We got another hype hour coming through. I forget the name. Judge will tell us about it when he get on. Yeah, for sure. Working. Y'all go check out that the YouTube page. Hopefully you on YouTube with it. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Make sure you subscribe, hit that button. We got a whole lot of new interviews coming, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm trying to get back up on my shit. I'm feeling a little bit better. I can say my feet heal. I can start moonwalking again pretty soon. So, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I hit that first moonwalk and I hit that spin and grab and do that. Soon as I do that, y'all don't know we full. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving two shits about it. You know what I'm saying? It's the 10th year of Tri-Coastal Radio. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about doing a spectacular show. Let me tell y'all niggas something though. Don't look for me when I say it's my anniversary show. And for me, I'm gonna give you some trophies and shit. I ain't giving you no motherfucking trophies. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, if you want to win a trophy, win a Wild Out Radio trophy or a Grammy or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't look for me to give you no trophies, goddamn me. These 10 years, I've been pouring my heart, my soul, and my mental out to all you niggas with dope music. Now, I ain't say all you niggas. I said all you niggas with dope music. I've been pouring my heart out. And what have you niggas given me in return? You know what I'm saying? That's dope, man. You don't know how much that means. Or goddamn me, what's my nigga name over there? Y'all done gave us one of them. You know what I'm saying? So look here. Don't look for me to give you no goddamn me material awards. All my rewards come from, you know what I'm saying, is hugging and loving and digital spins. That's all I'm gonna give you. And if I goddamn me sit down and make a clip or a video of you, you know I really love you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can give you. Now let's share the fuck out of each other and share the fuck out of each other. And when I'm in interviews and you see that, man, this nigga be bringing us up in his interviews. When you in interviews, I be like, damn, that nigga be bringing me up in their interviews. Y'all the niggas I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I give y'all some. A slap across the back of the head, you little son of bitches. Nah, I love you. I'm full of it. It's your boy Big Ripper's Manuscript in the morning. I just like to be up under these lights. I do. I like to be up under these lights. Matter of fact, I got some coffee in there. I'm about to play a video, go get my coffee, wait on Kiddy Judge, 4.5. They jump here. But I tell y'all what, it is the Water Roses at 12 o'clock. That's what we do got playing. Some on Kiddy Peak Radio. Water Roses, y'all tap in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it in. Let me play another song. I ain't even looking at the screen. I don't know. My bad, y'all. My nigga Sebastian King in here, you know what I'm saying? I see, oh, they're gonna judge too heavy waiting to get on my bad, cuz I was over there on the other side. Took the phone sideways. Landscape money. That nigga peeking in like, who's that peeking in the window? Like, sir, this must be I know it does too heavy. So what you mean? I see you down there working, Sebastian, man. That ain't what we call you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm old too. What's your first rap name? You got me on your Facebook, got me on your second rap name and shit. Judge, you ever give me a mic check?
Mic check. Can you hear me? Why?
I don't hear you. How you doing, brother? Top of the morning to you.
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I'm still doing my ring camera. You know, here you come. Oh, there she go. Wine. Kiddy Pink Radio.
You can't hear me.
Give me some first time.
1 second, fellas. 1 second.
What the fuck? How come you can hear her?
Oh, that's the top of your forehead. Kiddy Pink Radio. I don't hear y'all, man. I don't hear you. Kiddy, your mic muted. Judge, your mic on. Let me go to YouTube. This is our first one back together, y'all, so y'all bear with us. Good morning. I always support you.
Can you hear me now?
I always support you. Can you hear me? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you through my phone. I hear you on the phone. You come to maybe it's these old regular. Through my phone. So yeah, you know, it must be these motherfucking headphones I got. I think they got a short in them. Maybe I ain't hearing you on the left side or something.
My bad, y'all. I was on the phone. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Mic check, motherfucker.
Nigga, you should don't get on the phone while you on the phone.
Oh,
Hey, that Judge. How you doing? Why I can't hear you? Hold on, let me see. I think it's my. But yeah, I hear everybody because I checked it on the output on the phone. Hey.
I need me a cool ass background, you dirty motherfuckers. But I'm on this punk ass iPad. Y'all niggas can't hear me?
My bad. Hello?
How come I can hear Kiddy? Kiddy, can you hear me?
I can hear you, bro.
Oh,
Dean, go into your settings.
Hey, Kiddy. I heard you through the phone. Trying to fix my trying to put some music in right quick.
Go into your audio settings.
Right now, I'm trying to fix my headphones, see why I can't hear it.
Go into your.
I hear you through the phone. I got the phone up a little bit. I hear you, so I hear you talking. It's coming through. It's on my end, I guess.
Go to your settings and go to audio.
Fix this camera.
Hey, Kiddy,
everybody, make sure you pull up this Saturday. I think we still got Group C. We got a few groups. Smokes and jokes.
K-Sign at it again.
4107 Camp, Wisdom Boulevard, and what's that? I don't know what that is. Oak Cliff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? 20. And over there about the Soto and Duncanville. For everybody from Fort Worth and Arlington. 4107 Camp Wisdom Boulevard, Smokes and Jokes. It's the queen of the comedian.
Hey.
That's Kiddy, Chemo. Heavy Brothers. Man, Big King gonna come to the. By the time he can't fit in the booth, and with them turkey and dressing tamales.
Well, you better say Big King. And
ham house and green tamales. Like the ham house and collard green tamales.
I ain't gonna have Big King.
White folks pay $40 for
that music loud than a
bitch.
We can't hear you either, but the music.
Cause you
can't hear me.
Up to hide in the motherfucker.
Audio.
Nigga, turn the music down.
Go into your audio settings and make sure that it's in your earphone. Real. Because I think that's the issue.
Check 1 2 check. Yes, my mic working good. Excuse me, y'all, for doing that. Speaker. Virtual. Y'all gotta come to.
Ain't this a whole bitch? I need me a cool ass. I'm gonna find my avatar real quick. Give me a second.
Give me my
motherfucker. Oh, y'all can hear me real.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you something. Can you hear me the same right here?
Oh, that's my nigga 4.5. It's gonna work right now.
I can hear y'all.
The gang's out here. Manuscript in the morning.
Yo.
Boy, Big Ripper, Dean, the coach, professor. That's Auntie Kitty.
Meow.
Kitty Pig Radio at 4.5.
What it is?
Yeah, I can hear
do you
you.
hear me better right here?
Now I gotta get this shit right.
You hear me real good right here, or do you hear me real
I'm
good right
telling you what you need to do, baby. Go to the settings and go into the audio and fix your audio settings. I'm telling you what you need to do, baby. Go into the audio and fix your audio settings.
Girl, you don't think that's what I was over here doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go into your motherfucking audio.
That's what I was over here. Everything is right.
The speaker too? You got the speakers?
I'm listening to y'all through I'm talking to y'all now because I got the phone on. I got the speaker on the same thing. It's supposed to be going through the mix. I gotta go through the mix. I changed it to virtual. Let me see. But that don't make sense to change the virtual. I don't have to do that on Zoom. I'm gonna change it anyway just to see. Say something.
Microphone check 1 2.
Say something. Say something.
Sweat from a boss.
Are we
Man, I ain't
good
got
yet?
shit on this iPad, man.
Go ahead.
We good yet?
We on air, baby.
This shit was already set up.
That nigga microphone good in the bitch.
He on his
I don't hear me no
phone.
more.
He ain't got to hit no settings or nothing.
Yeah, I gotta hit settings, but
Y'all make sure y'all join me in 4.5.
Yeah, I'm hearing y'all through the phone right now.
War of the Roses. Make sure y'all join me
Make sure y'all join 4.5.
Y'all just told them it's 12 o'clock.
Rip, you can't do that because it's got a reverb.
12 o'clock.
Nah, that's because he on the phone, Bubba.
Oh.
That's
yeah, because he trying to listen
it's
on
lagging.
the phone.
Hey, Max Reno.
Shit,
What's up, Clyde McGee? He said, bring back Rachel to flush it. It's on the way, nigga. Give us time.
So, matter of fact, I tell y'all what, I tell y'all what, because I already
Y'all
got
niggas support this shit.
I got everything set up. So shit, y'all do the show. I'm gonna listen, and I'll put the stories up, all the shit you put up there for 5. Which one you want to start? Y'all want to start with the card lady?
Cool. No, first thing we're gonna start with is this right here. I know you're not eating no motherfucking
put it up there.
Ew, I hate you.
Yep, from the tea cake lady herself.
Y'all make sure
It's
y'all
on
get
your
them
face,
tea
nigga.
cakes. Y'all make
It's
sure
on
y'all
your
get them tea
face.
cakes. 4.5, what was you ranting about in the chat?
All right,
this
y'all.
morning?
You know what I'm saying? Let's check it out. 4.5, introduce your story, and then when you when I hear you point at me, then I go. I'm supposed to listen to y'all too, though.
Oh,
Mic check. Okay.
we're gonna jump into some mystical shit. You niggas be ready for this shit? Yeah. They've been teaching you this shit, yo.
Story?
No, it ain't gonna be a long story. Don't do that shit. Listen.
We're back.
Listen. You've been sitting back.
Yep, flip your phone, nigga. Flip.
Here we go.
Rip did say that last week. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Look at yourself now.
Well, basically,
we
what
need to get you a
4.5
cool-ass
is about to
background.
jump into the fact that these are things that we've talked about on shows beforehand. We've talked about these things. Now he froze up.
Can you hear me?
Well, let's
we can
talk,
hear
Kiddy.
you.
Go ahead.
Maybe he do got to turn his phone up that way, Rip.
We got to get that nigga a better plan. He got to get out there cricket.
And I told him I'll send him one of these damn laptops.
Well, yeah, as soon as he come back in here, man, everybody welcome. We're going to get this back on the regular Manuscript in the morning. Judge, where you at? You scared?
We're going to have to do a testing.
I need you to
nigga, I'm right here, nigga.
You know, we love you, fancy or classy, you know what I'm saying? Trash, you know what I'm saying?
Baby, I'm sitting up here looking like Luther Vandross right now. I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
Up there, and then see, they looking at me, they big twisted lips. You know, I am handsome. You gotta come on. You gotta put your face on the screen.
I will. I promise you. I just got up, brushed my teeth, and seen the notification. And I said, damn, they already on. Let me go ahead and hop on this bitch. Thank you, JD. Hey, baby. I miss my babies. I miss my manuscript in the morning babies. Yeah, I'm looking like Luther Vandross right now, my nigga. Ain't no way I'm finna get on the camera. Y'all got an image of Kiddy.
You supposed to be reporting the news. You ain't going on here trying to find a date.
Max Reno over here texting me talking about drink some tea. Nigga, I told you if I'm looking like Luther Vandross, goddamn it, I'm sounding like him too. Thank you though, baby. Damn, 4.5, what's going on? 4.5, go out and come back in.
A room is still a room.
Am I back in yet?
Even if there's no more sitting there. Did y'all hear that nigga say? Okay, 4.5, we on your story, baby. Go ahead and give it to us so we can get on some conversation.
No, I don't know what the fuck y'all want to go into, but if we're gonna go into this goddamn clip that I sent y'all,
he got the clip up there, baby. That's what he wants you to talk about.
Oh, okay. Goddamn, I see it now. Shit, this shit is weird.
You're weird.
Yeah, call it what you may. But anyway, oh, here we go. Yeah, bitch. All right. So anyway, listen. Your whole life you've been sitting up here and you've been following in the ways of the wicked. All that pagan shit, all that shit. I've been telling y'all for years about this shit, but I'm glad we back. That we can come in and we can talk and we can congregate and we can get together. So all you fuckers out there that been following this Sky Daddy, ready to tear your ass up. You was supposed. Which one was you gonna follow? Was you gonna follow this book, or was you gonna follow self, or was you gonna go by faith? You can't figure it out. That's what this whole game is with this whole religion thing. Every time I ask this question to everybody, either it's gonna be one or two things. Either you living by faith, or it's already written. Either you living by faith or it's
They don't
already
want you to say that.
written. And everything around you in your whole life, you don't understand. They done took all of your symbols and signs and all that shit, all those things that once liberated you and made you free. They are symbols of your demise now. Every last one of them.
I know I'm a little bit behind, but give me an example. Give me an example of a symbol that you know what I'm saying we take and that what you talking about.
Right.
I know I'm a little bit behind y'all because I'm listening on the phone.
I think the one there's probably the most major is probably the cross.
That's exactly right. You got the cross around you so much you don't even realize it. Look at your front door, dumbasses. Look at your front door. Right. Most of you motherfuckers that living in a house.
So you saying the cross with him being crucified on the cross?
Let me explain something to you.
Jesus died on the cross. What was they took that and why am I not supposed to have that?
That cross represents death. The traditional one that we are supposed to have represents life.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Fuck, it's the symbol itself, because it says in your word, it clearly says in the word, right, that you ain't got no business fucking with symbols and fucking with the symbols and signs made of stone and wood.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one.
Right.
Well, what was the cross? It was made of wood. That's number one. But number two, if you think about it, if this Jesus is the son of your God, one, who killed him? Two, what did they use to kill him?
Mm-hmm.
And why the fuck you think it's okay for you to put it up in your goddamn house or around your fucking neck every goddamn day? Now, thinking it like this, Rip, I done told you and your kids this shit. I know they get scared the shit out of all y'all. But you think about this right now. I come in your house and I use a 40 caliber pistol and shoot you in your face and kill you. And then I wear it around my neck like it's a fucking trophy. Number one, what you think your son's supposed to do? But let me ask you this. No, motherfucker, hold on. Let me ask you this. If your daddy was alive, what you think your daddy would do? This is a simple question. And ain't none of y'all even thought about it. He told you don't be following no goddamn symbols in the first place. And number two, Sunday ain't no day we supposed to be worshiping on. First and foremost, we on the wrong clock. We on the wrong clock. Everything around you is wrong. We on the wrong clock. From night to day was the first day, not from day to night. I'll wait.
And let's
That's why they
also
want.
let's.
That's probably why they want to stop daylight saving time.
I was just about to go into that. That we need to maximize the idea that we switch the time every fucking year. Do y'all realize there are districts in countries that don't even fucking switch up their goddamn time? It's about control, massive control.
I think it's like, I think it's like Kenya or Ethiopia or one of them. They
Nigga,
on the real.
it's states right here in the U.S. that do not do the time. Somebody, one of the girls on my page, she's a working nurse. Matter of fact, it's my cousin. She a working nurse, and she went somewhere else, and she woke up and heard
they don't do daylight saving time.
Exactly, and she was late for work and every fucking thing.
Okay,
How the fuck
I understand that. I understand that in the States, it's okay, y'all. But what I'm saying is that it's one of the countries like Ethiopia or Kenya that's really on the real world's clock. Like we ain't even really in 2023.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
so
that's why you're not supposed to celebrate birthdays. I get that from the Jehovah's.
I told y'all that before. Yeah. I've told y'all all that shit before. All the shit you think you out here having fun, filling your gut with all of they fucking evil and all they toxins every day, all fucking day. And then you go out there and you gluttonize on this shit when they tell you to. Think about it. They don't want if whoever it's obvious, but whoever the fuck they is, they control all of it. They control the flow of all of it. I'm in the shit with you. I love sugar too.
Fuck, I can't hear.
I love pork too. I used to. It's too late. I ate some. And according
to talked about conditioning, though, you know, a lot of us are conditioned. I've tried to stray away from pork and have, you know, it's just bacon.
It's not a conditioning. Don't give it. It's not a conditioning.
Then what do you call it if from the time you was a
Kiddy.
little bitty baby, your granny was
well, I'm celebrating my shit.
Kiddy. Kiddy.
I got a motherfucking table.
Kiddy. How many times have I told you this is not?
I'm having my birthday. You got me.
How many times have I told you that this is not your empire? If it was your empire, if this was a righteous world, if this was a righteous rule that we lived up under, you think you'd be eating the shit you eating now?
What you mean, like food that we on that we
like the sugars and the candies and you know all the pork,
rib,
eggs, fetus, chicken
rib,
fetus,
rib and kitty.
Since the beginning of time, so even and I know 4.5 gonna always say when we look to them Roman Catholics and everybody who built the world, you know what I'm saying, when they decided to go out there and kill a chicken, you know what I'm saying, and eat meat, and when the king over there and wherever, you know what I'm saying, the north when they wanted to slaughter meat, you know what I'm saying, we got all this shit, but then you gonna say them ain't our ancestors. So
we are westernized. We're westernized.
No, we're not. We always been here.
The shit, the sugars.
Whoa. Hold on. How can you be westernized when you always been here? Your diet has always been here.
I'm not talking about a place on the map, brother. I'm talking about a culture.
No, we ain't got no culture. But anyway,
my God, listen to what I'm saying to comprehend.
You talking about a societal structure. You talking about a societal structure. I ain't trying to argue with you. Listen, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just going into it deeper. If just listen. Shit. And why do you do that, Kiddy?
It don't matter. Let's go. We got a show at 12, nigga. We need to wrap this up.
Don't do me like that.
Get to your point. Get to your point.
Okay, listen. Bottom line, everything that you don't think, everything that you think that you know something about is a game on your head, from chess to checkers to the cards that you play.
So just like I said, like we don't said a whole lot of times, 4.5, you know what I'm saying, slavery shit, this shit been ingrained in us since they were whipping us across our back. So everything that you telling us right now has been ingrained in us for, you know what I'm saying, before our great grand people. So I mean, how do a nigga like me, a regular nigga like me, how do I know any different? I'm only following what I consider my ancestors, you know what I'm saying, to be done. I'm thinking I'm doing it the right way and living a righteous and, you know what I'm saying, a stand-up life. You know what I'm saying? So how am I considered? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, it's deeper than being woke than what we all saying, because with the shit that these motherfuckers been running around here saying they woke to, you saying shit. If you saying that, they like shit, they still have sleep in.
Okay, well let's look at it like this. What did our ancestors tell us? If you know better, no, goddamn it, no. They told us if you know better, you do better.
I do. I just told my son that yesterday.
Exactly. Now, if you just use it as a goddamn cliche ass quote, that's one thing. But if you actually believe in that shit, your ancestors told you, if you know better, you do better. So when somebody comes out and they tell you, and they told you 30, 40, and even in your Bible, they told you stay your ass away from pork. And now today, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, has put out that pork is rated as a Class A carcinogen. You know what that is? You know what a Class A carcinogen is? It's a cigarettes.
You say the cigarettes?
It's cigarettes. Class A cigarettes are considered Class A carcinogens. So if pork is listed on that same thing, what's that telling you? Listen, man.
We know that's bad for us. You know what I'm saying? You dig deeper than pork, my shit. Niggas been telling us that since high school. We learned that on Boys in the Hood.
Man, look, bro. They got us by, you know how you say they got us by the balls? Hell no, they got us by the organs.
That's the fact. That's the fact because that's the fact because my dialysis center keeps an overflow. You know what I'm saying? Keeps an overflow.
And why that is because your body ain't siphoning shit the way it needs to. That's the reason why those places like that, your dialysis center and shit like that, be holding a lot of people with diabetes and shit too. Ain't nobody piecing shit together. It's a siphoning system in your body that you need to help keep clean. It's just like keeping a sewer pipe clean. You got to keep it free of debris. And it's all about your diet. And a lot of times I hate, I ain't hating to say it no more. People just need to pay attention. A lot of times the things that you are dealing with are attributed to the things that you put in your body. And a lot of times when you think you hungry, you just thirsty. And you probably need to, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got homes that you live in. You ain't out on the concrete and shit. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all can go in your fucking kitchen right now and pull out that blender you ain't pulled out in goddamn 32 motherfucking months since the last time you made a fucking margarita.
Well, that was a story like I didn't get a chance to introduce it to y'all because I didn't think we was gonna be here this morning. But you know, they just reported that the frozen strawberries have the hepatitis shit.
Duh.
The frozen dude, but see, if you recall, for years, myself and my brother have begged and asked and said, shit, we would get together with any community that would do it, right, and start building a small vegetational food co-op. You know what I'm saying? But we should already have these things in place, but we
We
don't.
do
And
got it's some people that got some. Shout out to what's the
Miss
dude that
Sally,
rap? What's the dude that rap with Rakim Abdul-Jabbar over there? They got one over there. It's one over there, Power Queen on the I'm sure they still using that community garden over there, Power Queen. But yeah, it need to be more. It need to be
right?
a whole lot more. I don't know if any
Can
over
I
here in
say
Fort Worth.
this? Can I say
Please
this?
do. Go
Y'all,
ahead, please do.
we really, really have to stop. We're sitting here talking about abandoning our own gods and the way that our own people. Let me finish 4.5 and the way
I
our
ain't
own
say
people
nothing.
think. You shaking your head, nigga. The way our own people think and stuff like that. Our people didn't believe in pushing the negative stories. I was on a and this is gonna make sense. I know it seemed like it may not have anything to do with what we're talking about, but it's gonna make sense. I was on a podcast and this girl was talking about how we make all these beefs in Hollywood so big, but instead of, and we call ourselves fans, but we're not supporting that fan because we're on the side with all the bullshit. We're not pushing the positive gesture. If you're a true fan behind what you preaching, push the narrative just like Rip did. Okay, you saying that we don't have that, but Rip know where we do have that. We have to
Okay,
push those narratives. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Right, I agree with that. I'm adding to it when I'm saying that we need to get him with Miss Sally.
What's up, Rolo?
You know what I'm saying? Who's in Fort Worth, who been growing food for the last goddamn how many years, bro? 30?
Who?
She owns a little well shit, she went to school for it and everything and horticulture and all kind of shit. She right there in Fort Worth. Me and my brother met her years ago. She sells all the good vegetables, all the great, you know what I'm saying? She even got eggs sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But we should be out there trying to help her get her shit together too. You know what I'm saying? We need to get
You talking
those
about
two.
Judy, nigga.
Miss Judy. I said Miss Sally. I don't know why I said Miss Sally. Miss Judy in Fort Worth. She ain't hard to find. And we need to get these two individuals together so they can make a co-op that can go from that can ride I-20. You know what I'm saying? It's not or I-30 or both.
There is one over there. Treese Jones got one that they got. It's a big community garden over there.
Right. See?
Shout out Rolo. Rolo say black folks want to be entertained and unfortunately thrive off of negativity. That's we are easily entertained, you know what I'm saying, by the bullshit. That's
No,
a fact.
we're not. Whoa. You are not the entertained. You are the entertainment. That's where your problem is.
They showed us that with the blackface shit, huh? When we used to be used to goddamn entertain. I guess we just went further. I say folks be cooning all the time. I agree.
We're the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We the entertainment. And you gotta watch those who are entertainers and those who pose themselves not to be, but clearly are. You know what I'm saying? You see it by the change they wear. And I'm not just talking about physical. You can see it though.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I know it sound I know a lot of shit sounds strange and shit, but Rip, you could play that clip. Can you hear me?
Say it again.
Can you play that clip?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it sounds strange coming from 4.5, but we gonna play a clip so y'all can hear it and you'll listen to it a little better from your friendly neighborhood people of transparency. Let's just put it that way.
One pass.
Well, while he was drumming up that clip, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things going on this weekend, Kiddy, and you should be in town to be there. Where's you see Kiddy stepped away from the thing, little brother?
It's all good. We in this motherfucker, man. Make sure y'all pull up the Smokes and Jokes, man. 2023.
Because
there you go.
52
this Saturday.
in a year. And so the 4 suits in the traditional deck of cards, which you can do like psychic readings with, like a tarot deck. Diamonds is winter, clubs is spring, hearts are summer, spades are fall. 4 suits, 4 seasons. And also the king, queen, jack, those are called paint cards. And if every paint card has the value of 10, when you add up all the numbers of all the cards, it's 365 for 365 days of the year. So pagan roots are everywhere. You just have to access them, because for real, a lot of the like rituals that people keep every single year, the holidays people celebrate and stuff, it's mechanical, but these are like big ass rituals to certain gods. And if that's not your god, then like you should really figure out what your indigenous god is and do rituals that support that, because you're calling in all kinds of help. But if it's help that you don't really believe in, you're doing these rituals for nothing, supporting an idea that's like not yours, maybe even an idea that caused a lot of harm to you and your ancestors. So like, you know,
why are there 52 cards in a deck of cards?
Yeah, 4.5. You can expound on that. We got a couple comments too. I got a couple comments too. We'll get to them right after that. Go ahead, 4.5, expound.
Hey, you play spades. You play spades. We play all the games, right? But we don't even realize how far away those games like spades, cards, dominoes, chess. Those games been around for centuries.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Rolo, we'll deal with it.
It's been around for centuries. You know what I'm saying? They've been around, and to a point where you have to understand there's a lot of things that we don't pay attention to because they are putting it in front of our face, because it's what they call esoteric and shit, right? But it really rules our lives.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all done seen it. We just choose to ignore it because it seems like it just can't be. You know what I'm saying? It's like a conspiracy theory. You know there's some truth in it, but it just can't be the way somebody telling you it is. You know what I'm saying? It's too many stories around it or whatever. But even though all the stories have eerily the same fucking premise, they get to throw in little details in here and there that make you say, that's not believable. So you sit back and you might have a lot of questions around it or something like that. But what you end up finding is that, you know, the questions that you end up having and shit, what ends up happening? They never get answered. But you see it in front of your face all the time. They've shown you that in little clips and shit on the internet and shit like that. You've seen it on memes. You've seen it on pictures from before they had memes. You've seen it all the time. They told you about I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even simple shit like the McDonald's arch. Or
so what's a McDonald's arch supposed to do? I really tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to name everything. Tell me everything. You know what I'm saying? What the
Really like
McDonald's arch?
like,
Huh? Say it again, Judge.
I said because niggas really like McDonald's.
For sure. Tell me what's wrong with the arch, because if it is something, I can see that, because the McDonald's arch is something that, you know what I'm saying, we identify with at 2 or 3 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, and I think everybody on this
glad
screen.
You said that. I'm glad you said that.
So, but tell me, what does it represent, and what detriment is it? Is it the food? You know what I'm saying? It's getting us locked in to eating goddamn me a Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? And loving a Big Mac when we 47 years old. You know what I'm saying? Is that what it is too? I'm with you, Kiddy. For sure.
Think about
with Kiddy.
Think about this. Right. When you think about it from, just like you said, since kids was 2 and 3 years old. Why is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old kid go crazy, go absolutely fucking bonkers when they see them golden arches?
And we feeding them the bullshit. We're going to feed them processed ass nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And
Processed.
so yeah.
Notice what you said, processed.
I know. So
We're not
that's
supposed
could
to be.
Half the things that we are consuming, we're not supposed to have them in our body. Whether it's McDonald's, Burger King, because let's be clear, that's not real beef.
We don't know what that is.
Right. We're not even supposed to be eating the real beef if you really want to go, go conspiracy on these motherfuckers. We're not supposed to be eating meat at all. We're not supposed to be eating anything that bleeds.
I mean, at this point,
We're supposed to get that buffalo. We're supposed to get that buffalo.
Disclaimer, that don't mean y'all niggas stop eating cougar. But go on.
I love me some cougar.
Me too.
Buffalo and pussy. That's all you're supposed to do.
And they was killing buffalo. So why the fuck we don't eat buffalo? You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of them out there on the it's plenty of buffalo roaming around Yellowstone mountains and shit.
Hold on,
you know
hold on, Rib.
Get it.
Hold on, Rib. Notice something. They killed them all off. Look at U.S. history. They killed them all off for a reason. Okay, they killed them all off for a reason.
Because they was hungry. They were eating them motherfuckers. That's why.
That's not true, Rick. That is not true, bro.
Well, they killed. I don't know. I'm just
the paleface came through and killed. The paleface came through and killed a shitload of buffalo and left all the meat out there. They was killing them for their hides. See, when the natives was killing the buffalo, they used everything on the buffalo. They used everything on the buffalo. Okay,
right.
One buffalo feeds so many people in the tribe. They killed so many off. They would save the meat. They would do all kind of shit. Remember this when they showed up.
Even the blood.
Exactly. Remember this when they showed up. They didn't know how to handle all this shit over here. These motherfuckers was coming from Teton.
Right.
And they really wasn't even barely even coming from that shit. They was stealing all of that shit. Okay, you got to look into your history. You can go back to this term right here, manifest destiny. Just look that shit up. It'll tell you what they was doing. They was taking all the resources. This is what the whole this is what Powernomics is based on. You know what I'm saying? This is what he's trying to tell you through Powernomics. It's all about the whole thing about race. That's why they call it a race, because it's a race to the resources.
Rolo says, who introduced the kids to McDonald's though? You know what I'm saying? Where some of that
Your rulers did.
Who was the rulers? I introduced my kids to McDonald's.
Well, you voted for one of them.
Say what?
You voted for one of them. That's one of your rulers. They're gonna have to answer for this shit. The people that's really gonna have to answer for this shit. You think? Man, let me ask you this. Even though a lot of times you can go through and say, okay, yeah, we really do have a decision. We can get seeds and start growing these gardens in our neighborhoods. We can do all this shit. But where are we gonna get the seeds from, y'all? Who gives you the seeds? The rulers.
Read that what Rolo said.
It says distractions though. How does talking about buffalo meat advance us as a people? If it ain't helping us grow, it's a distraction.
Well, I tell you what. If you can't fucking first see the truth in all the bullshit that's been given to you, you ain't gonna never be able to see your way through the reality that's in front of your fucking face.
4.5. I done said this many times when we was all sitting in this room together. Okay, you can put all this in front of me, but as a man, I'm down there 50. You know what I'm saying? I done raised all these kids that's down there half my age. How easy is it if you wake me up all the time? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, this is wonderful for me. You know what I'm saying? You school me all the time. That's why you, sir, are a dean, a coach, and a professor your damn self. True words. So look, I understand said this. You tell me all this information, but me here at 47 years of age, how am I supposed to pivot and change what I done did? You know what I'm saying? As a grown man since I've been 21 years old. How am I supposed to take that? And why? And why am I the big dummy that I am? You know what I'm saying? That you tell me, and that don't scuff my boots hard when you tell me I'm a dummy. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, I'll be like, whoa, god damn it. This information is beat me up like Mike Tyson, goddamn me, or goddamn me, Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking these punches to the face. But how am I supposed to pivot and turn around and do a 360 at 47 years of age? How am I supposed to do that?
Henceforth, that's where my comment about us being conditioned, we're already used to this shit. So it's kind of hard to just, woo, I'm finna go this way now. Like you said, some of us is shit. I'm damn near 40. I'm pushing 40.
I think that right there. I think that I get it.
Part of it.
I get it. I'm almost 40 as well, but I think that right there is the responsibility of your mom. Can you hear me?
Shout out to my nigga Third.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that's the responsibility of your motherfucking self, though. At this point, right? It's like
I get that.
It's like, at what point are you gonna say, okay, I'm gonna stop I'm gonna stop that shit? You know what I'm saying? That's got to be on yourself, nigga. You can't be like,
can I ask you a question?
4.5, you just told me this shit, but how do I do it for myself?
I'm gonna tell you, hey.
Can I ask you a question real quick? And I'm just making an example. We all love Bud, right?
Yeah.
If somebody came and told us, y'all better stop smoking that weed, and they gave us this whole conspiracy theory about weed and how it's bad for us and stuff, are you gonna stop smoking weed?
More than likely not.
But I ain't stopped smoking cigarettes.
Exactly.
Right.
Wait a second.
But here's
wait a second.
Okay.
Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. Your addiction is all on you.
Right.
Okay. This is just my opinion, though. This is my personal opinion. All that shit is mental, bro. All that shit is fucking mental, and it comes up to you at what point are you gonna tell yourself, I ain't gonna do this shit no more, or I'm gonna fucking die?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been to the hospital for lung condition, for heart conditions, for all that shit, and they tell you, look, motherfucker, you got a choice. You either do this shit or you gonna die.
Right.
So, I mean, what you gonna do? You know, it's up to you at some point. You can't ask another
most definitely, but
how can I stop doing this shit?
So here's the thing.
We also gotta lean on the fact, like addiction. We are addicted to this shit, y'all. A lot of us are addicted to pork. A lot of us are addicted to weed, cigarettes. A lot of us are addicted to Jesus.
I don't know nobody else to pray to. I do it. I do it every night. I thank him all day long. I don't know nobody else to pray to. Like, and you can tell me I'm my God and all that, and I feel that, and I sort of understand that. But shit, like every night still when I pray, and I pray for the tricoastal. I mean, I that's my prayer. You know what I'm saying? And I told Shanique, I forgot the Lord's Prayer. I be leaving words out that motherfucker. You know, excuse me, Lord. I be leaving words out the Lord's Prayer. But so but when I pray, I'm not supposed to go through it. But you know what I'm saying? I name all my people, my family, my second cousins. You know what I'm saying? Y'all and y'all kids, and 4.5 who I'm praying to when I pray for you and your kids. It's White Sky Daddy. I don't know nobody else to do. I don't know nobody else to pray to. Fool, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Kiddy, can you get the comments right quick? Shout out to my nigga Third and Rolo on here hanging with us, man, for sure. Read that one, Kiddy.
Common sense isn't so common. People want information fed to us, and will take whatever someone says if they make it sound good. You got to think for your damn self. That's what Rolo said.
Okay,
let's these right quick.
I've heard that weed is bad if it's burned and not grown with paper nutrients. It's always something. Who knows? Live life to the fullest and help those that you can. And I definitely wanted to get down to I think you called him third. He said we are addicted to miseducation. That's deep right there.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's right. Exactly right. We are addicted to miseducation, but here, let me rewind some shit. Let me just rewind some shit real quick. I'm acknowledging all three of y'all's angles from this standpoint, but here's the thing. A lot of the shit you're not gonna correct yourself today, tomorrow. It may not even be that you ever correct it. You know what I'm saying? But you know where you do correct it at? In your bloodline.
Right. Teaching your babies, right?
You tell your kids. See, because
I definitely try to tell them, you know what I'm saying? Keelan and Neiman, I definitely try to tell them. I said, well, y'all done seen the medical shit that I went through, so eat better. That was Keelan just giving me pound. He on his way to the gym. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So like shit like this, stand up on it. So y'all definitely try to tell them. I tell them all the time, like, bro, the shit that we eating sometimes, it ain't good. So they good habits. If they start now, maybe they'll keep them. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you're definitely right. Cause I probably ain't gonna change. Cause I'm probably gonna go get me a hot shot hamburger Friday. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's the best hamburger in the South Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? But I love them hoes.
And that's a really, really big point. The way we get past all, I'm sorry. The way we get past all those transgressions is the what was passed down to us, and this is something that we're talking about on our show today. We're talking about traditional values. The way all traditional values aren't good, and all things that we've been taught traditionally aren't good. So it starts with us, with our kids. This is how we change the narrative. It's gonna be our kids. It's really over for us, y'all. And I hate to say that because that sounds so fucking bad. But it's on our kids now. And the best we can do to change these narratives, like what 4.5 trying to preach to us, teach that to our motherfucking kids. Their brains are in early development so they can cut out all the conditioning.
Yeah, that's exactly what third say. Right there. It's passed down parental conditioning, and we must fix the future for sure. You know what I'm saying? I everything, and we done said this before, and 4.5 got in my ass for shit that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like saying, even though it may be a correct way that we do it, that works for the here and now, you know what I'm saying, down the future, you know what I'm saying, it's really, you know what I'm saying, taking it's like a fucking curveball from a baseball pitch. It look like it's coming straight, but you know what I'm saying, you seem like you're doing it straight, but you know what I'm saying, 10, 15 years down the road, you know what I'm saying, you see that curve, we're like, damn, I should have been doing it a little bit better. So yeah, I think with our kids, and then it may not even go with Keelan and Neiman kids, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got none yet. It may be their kids, you know what I'm saying? They understand totally, you know what I'm saying? But it's a word that we got to say all the way over, just like as a kid, us that's on here that went to church as a kid and they drill Jesus and niggas like us who don't know nothing but Jesus, that's because I was taught nothing but Jesus, you know what I'm saying? So, but if my grandkids and then they kids, if I'm teaching them a certain way that, hey, we off meat or we doing this, or you know what I'm saying, we don't drink this, we only drink this kind of water. Somebody said something about water way up at the top. We only supposed to be drinking some type of water. But yeah, if we start drilling that in my grandkids and they know that and they do that and they drill that to my great grandkids, then just think about the bloodline later on, then they'll be back eating like the gorillas do. That's what 4.5 wants to do.
Because one thing,
goddamn be vegetation.
And that's so crazy. The gorillas are so humongous, and that's all the fuck they eat.
Right.
And you are right, Rolo. Rolo's saying that's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? We can only put out what was put. That's all I know. That's some real that's all I know.
The only way I was able to break away from the church is Jesus never worked for me. And that's why I tell people, believe in whatever works for you. Jesus ain't never worked for me. But I seen Jesus, listen to me, but I seen Jesus work for my granny. That's why Jesus still gets some reverence or reference in my life, because I seen that work for her. But it ain't never worked for me. My spirituality now, it works for me. And you have to take what works for you.
Which is why at this point I don't even try to convince anybody of
exactly
that. You know what I mean? Why would I? You know, it's like believe in what helps you out, what helps you get to the next step. You know,
right now in saying everything that y'all saying, I want y'all to know. Think about what, you know what I'm saying. If we rewind a little bit, think about what you're saying, right? All three of y'all said what your grandparents told you, or what you can remember. I remember my grandma. My grandma, the grandma that loved me, at least the one that loved me. I remember. You know what I saw? Her create life with her hands. That's what I saw. I
What's
saw that
up,
woman.
Convict? Some of my people in here. What's up, Convict? I'm sorry. I just got excited. I seen his name.
I saw.
My nigga Third say, don't read the Bible like a Shakespeare or the movie. He said, treat Jesus as your brother and read the Bible as Black history. Then we'll have the blueprint. He says, me, and I'm going to say, I ain't going to say we. He say, Rip, you cherish church and white Jesus. They are not the same. And you're right, and I feel it. That's why I took it and put it in where I was reading it. These are people's right here, Azura.
That's Convict. Yeah, Mr.
Convict. What's going on with him in the Convict? It said the Bible states don't get caught up in traditional, and they used to preach that too. I remember my old deacon said, we ain't no traditional church. Don't get caught up in traditional. Tradition is the form of always being the same. One cannot advance if one is always being the same. That is true.
So how can 4.5 be wrong? But anyway,
hey,
let's keep on.
Nigga, I didn't get up and not come down here because I know you gonna come in here and do this. This is really, you know what I'm saying? You the one, bro. Like say, you don't be saying no wrong shit. And believe me, the shit that you tell me and the shit that you put off in here, I take it as you always on point. You know what I'm saying? Like say, when I can reach out, I'm touching your spot right here. I'm reaching out over here, touching your spot right now. When you sat right there and look me in my eyes and goddamn me and tell me you be on point, I'm just saying it's like, wow, you know what I'm saying? It to me, it be fireworks. They go off and you do get my shit to goddamn me popping and going off. So you don't be wrong, my nigga. It's just like what we be saying in the past, like nigga 47 years old. I just take it now. And then when I speak to Keelan or Neiman or Chad or Buddy or somebody, you know what I'm saying, I try to inflict some of that as well.
But you see it in them too, though. So that should be also giving you life, and we don't let that happen.
It does. And you goddamn right. Cause like I say, if I see if my kids, you know what I'm saying, gon' sort of heed to what I'm saying, or I can wake them up to something better. So I said, hey man, yeah, I used to pour all my love into the church and Jesus and shit, and that just ain't really it, man. You know what I'm saying? My mama used to say back in the day when all them churches used to ask for tithes and all that type of shit, she said, yeah, I get a little church over there in New Zion, but you know what I'm saying, I really pour off into these people off in the street and shit like that. She said, you don't have to pay your tithes, and that's tradition. You don't have to pay your tithes to the church. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn me, if you tip the nigga out there that's panhandling, you know, on 35 and Berry, you know what I'm saying? If you give him enough for your heart, you know what I'm saying? That's part of that too. But that's just one part of what they got religion in. It's tied and shit. It's a whole slew of things we could go through. Man,
I'm gonna tell your mama who is my mama on you.
Huh? Oh shit.
What's that?
TK.
Who is TK? They in the
TK. Nah,
TK.
he eating the
TK. Eating the TK.
Y'all make sure y'all hit the TK lady up. She sent me a big box for my birthday, and I just finished them a couple weeks ago, and so I'm hating on 4.5 right now. If that makes sense.
You ain't got no milk. You ain't eating no right. You ain't got no coffee or no milk.
My mama TK don't need no milk
at all. They don't need shit. I was drinking water with them hoes.
Convict say I agree with the tithing. Yeah, for sure. I think we're definitely supposed to give back. You know what I'm saying? I do believe, you know what I'm saying, when you give money, you know what I'm saying, the Lord will bless your pockets, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more. I need to get back in the tithe.
I was gonna say, we put so much when it comes to tithing, we thinking the only place you can tithe is at the church. And tithing tithing is giving back, just like you said, it's giving back. And as much as you give comes back to you. That's why people feel like me going to church and giving them my money. That's why I'm so blessed.
In my time.
Then y'all ain't reading the Bible right neither.
And tithing ain't all about money. It's about your time, your efforts. It's about what you're giving, what you're putting out into the universe, the good part of you that you're putting out into the universe. That's what tithing is.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Until y'all read it and tell me why, unless you a Levite priest, you ain't got no business asking for no tithes in the first goddamn place. Hey, fuck it. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on going. Because don't shoot at me something because you only read 1.662% of that shit. If you ain't gonna read it all the way through, because I'm being real with you, it says it right in there. You a Levite priest? How many of these preachers out here you know? They all Levites?
And
you don't even know their bloodline. You don't know their bloodline. You don't know their bloodline.
Tithing is more than money, also.
Mm-hmm. That's what I just said.
And that's a problem that we have is people.
It's a sacrifice. And what are you sacrificing to?
No.
You freezing up,
exactly
Bubba.
right. It's a sacrifice, bro.
It's a sacrifice, and what are you sacrificing to? See, you're not paying attention. You saying you know something because you heard it from somebody who sounds like it's reputable because they use the King's English a little bit better than you did. At the time when they told you the bullshit, but you never picked it up and actually read it. Now I'm not telling you.
Rollo says, do whatever you feel
convicted about.
I'm not telling you to do ill shit because see, let me explain something to you. It even says in the word, Great Spirit put it in your mind and in your heart. That means it's in your fucking veins. It's in your blood. When some shit is ill, when some shit is wrong, and some shit you ain't got no business doing, you knew it before. You knew it before that shit even went down. You knew you wasn't supposed to do goddamn shit. You know what I'm saying? You know when you see somebody else doing some ill ass shit, you get that feeling, especially when it's black. You see it on TV, you be like, God damn it. We done talked about all this shit before. Yeah. That's because that's God in you. And you denying it. You denying it for picking up, reading a goddamn book that was never in your fucking language to begin with. Oh, and we don't want to go into language.
No, we don't. This is Manuscript in the morning. Judge Too Heavy, Auntie Kiddy. My boy 4.5, Judge Too Heavy. This Saturday, 4107, Camp Wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to make sure y'all pull up Smoking Jokes 2023. The Too Heavy brothers done put together a wonderful show, you know what I'm saying, with Cap Hill, Tasha D, M. Dot, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be glad to see him. B King, Alberta, the exception. A few great artists as well, you know what I'm saying, to pass the time. Y'all come out, my boy Payway, E. Smith, you know what I'm saying? And them boys from FSP gonna be in the building as well, you know what I'm saying? Too Heavy brothers. I think we'll all be there. I know 4.5 will be there, you know what I'm saying? Pull them to the side, you know what I'm saying? He might inflict some wisdom on you out there, you know what I'm saying? We got plenty of time, you know what I'm saying? If you got a group of 5 or so, holla at Judge. We may have about like 20, 30 tickets left. We're trying to get all these hoes gone, you know what I'm saying? And we want to see groups of people. Bring your people out. I'm trying to bring everybody that was at my my funeral, you know what I'm saying, the other day. I'm trying to get us out for a laugh and a drink together, you know what I'm saying? That was fun seeing them, you know what I'm saying, a couple of weeks ago. We haven't been together. Y'all pull out here in about 42 minutes. We will be live on Kiddy Peak Radio, you know what I'm saying, for Water Roses. I know what y'all got. What we gonna be talking about on Water Roses, Kiddy?
It actually ties into this show. It's called, the show title is Traditional Bullshit. Y'all tune in.
So just tap in. We just gonna goddamn me. Everybody just gonna move over there with Kiddy, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna goddamn me do what we supposed to do for an hour over there. You know what I'm saying? We got a few more minutes. I'm gonna let her leave it at 11:30. I'm gonna hold 11 more minutes.
And we gonna set a lot of you funky bitches and monkey mouth Negroes straight.
This
man, I want to shout out to my boy Ag Fo. What's up, Ag Fo? What's going on?
Man, that's my boy. That's my boy. I've been trying to, that's my boy, Interstate Ag. Shout out to Interstate Ag. Shout out to Red. Shout out to my nigga Red. I need to holler at him. I'm trying to chop up some shit with him and my nigga Rob C too. Shout out to Rob C and his crew and all that shit. And shout out to the Blackbirds, especially Johnny Judah.
Can I
Johnny Judah.
Top of my hands.
Something? If y'all really, really support us, anytime you see something on Dean page, that share it. Anytime you see something on Judge page, share it. Anytime you see something on 4.5, we working on this nigga because he just like to be incognito. But anytime you see something on 4.5 page, share it. You see something on my page, share it. Y'all, support don't cost you shit. We not out here with our hands out. All we need y'all to do is share our shit. That's it.
Hey, and real quick, shout out to Kiddy Pink, shout out to Big Rib, shout out to my brother for putting a foot in my ass. I love y'all. I want you to love yourself.
Oh,
but
damn.
Personally, I don't really give it down. What you do? More time for me.
I do. We always talk about black. We always talk about black businesses, black this, black that, black that. The white people won't let us through the door. We gotta kick that motherfucker down, and the only way we can kick it down is by sharing, especially in this particular industry that we participate in. The only way y'all can have more black media is if you're supporting the black media that we're already putting out there. That's what I was saying earlier. We always complaining and we always talking about, if you are a fan of Manuscript in the morning, if you are a fan of any of us, you need to stop talking about the negative shit and push our shit. Stop talking about them over there. Push Manuscript in the morning. Push Tri-Coastal Radio.
What Arkansas both say in our interview, he said, "You niggas goddamn me go get up." You know what I'm saying? It's cool when they do it. It's probably when I do it. He said, that shit gonna get y'all ass beat up. You know what I'm saying? What you worry about what they doing for anyway? Do you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you? You know what I'm saying? We just gonna do us. Goddamn.
Support the people that you see are doing the things that you're saying they won't open the door for us. Support those people. Like the people talking about the Oscars. Fuck the Oscar. How many of y'all supported NAACP awards?
I don't.
This gonna be a long story. I'm just.
I don't ever think of this shit. I don't ever think to this shit till that shit come across one of them BET channels and shit.
Well, I was just
well, let's just say this: the same tribe that started the Oscars started the NAACP. You know them better as the Jewish people. Facts. Look it up. NAACP wouldn't save 14 young black men accused of rape back in the day. Guess who came through for them though? ACLUs, Jews. Get your mind right. You find out the truth behind all of it. Melvin Herkowitz. You think in front of your face, you think
and
it's
I'm the next in the morning.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
What'd you say, Judge?
You think it's W.E.B. Du Bois.
I said next time.
Oh, Manuscript in the morning.
Yeah.
Next time, right. You let him go off for sure. Rolo, man, Rolo, good to see you. And when he back in it, he jumped back in just like he's supposed to. In the words of Willie D, fuck an Oscar, Emmy, and a Tony. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
I told y'all our folks would come off in here. Hell, all we have to do come on back.
Yeah,
everybody, please pay attention.
Yes, sir. What we paying attention to?
The revolution has begun on Tri-Coastal Radio. On Tri-Coastal Radio. Radio.
Oh. Y'all niggas is ignorant. I love y'all niggas, man. This feels so good. Y'all have no idea how good this feels.
I gotta get off with y'all. Are we ending the show? Cause I gotta get off with y'all. I got some people that I got one particular.
We're here. Y'all got 36 minutes. Let me let y'all get to it. I'm gonna play a video or two. Me and Judge may hang on to wait on y'all or something. You better not cut me off.
All right,
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute.
We'll see y'all on the flip side.
Nah. I'm out of here.
You ugly ass nigga, bye.
I holler.